Hello everyone, I'm Thanasis and welcome back to Better Greek. In the last two videos you learned how to say where you are from and where you live in Greek using the accusative and how to use the accusative when talking about objects, with lots of useful examples for everyday speaking. Today it's time for part 3 of the accusative case. We are talking about time phrases or periods of time. This is a topic where many Greek learners slip up when they speak in Greek. It's a quite common mistake in speaking. So, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to say time expressions in Greek like in the morning, on Monday, in March, in the summer, in 2020, like a pro, using the accusative, of course. Let's get started. But first things first, what's a time phrase? We'll talk about periods of time, and the most common ones that you'll use in your speaking are parts of the day, for example in the morning, the days, for example on Monday, months, like in March, seasons, for example in the summer, and years, for example in 2025. So let's say this line is a period of time. Let's call it a month from day 1 to day 30. If you want to say in April, or more literally during April, or during this period of time, in English a preposition is used. For example, in April. But in Greek we won't use a preposition. We'll take the word April and form it in the accusative. The accusative in Greek also expresses time periods. Ο Απρίλιος will become τον Απρίλιο. Let's see an example. Θα πάω στην Ελλάδα τον Απρίλιο. I will go to Greece in April. If you say στον Απρίλιο, that's not correct. Just use the accusative, no preposition is needed here. So, English uses a preposition and Greek uses the accusative. Let's dive in. Let's say this line is a period of time. More specifically, it's a morning from the beginning till the end of a morning. For example, το πρωί. Το πρωί means the morning, and if you want to say in the morning, we'll form το πρωί into accusative. Το πρωί in accusative is το πρωί, like you. Το πρωί is the morning, το πρωί the same word is in the morning. For example, πίνω καφέ το πρωί. Πίνω καφέ το πρωί. I drink coffee in the morning. Στο πρωί is not correct. Το πρωί means in the morning. No preposition is needed here. The parts of the day in Greek are το πρωί, the morning, το μεσημέρι, the early afternoon, το απόγευμα, the late afternoon, and το βράδυ, evening or night. They all follow the same pattern. If you want to use them as period of times or time phrases, they will become το πρωί in the morning, το μεσημέρι in the early afternoon, το απόγευμα in the late afternoon, and το βράδυ in the evening or night. For example, το πρωί πίνω καφέ. Το πρωί πίνω καφέ. In the morning I drink coffee. Το μεσημέρι δουλεύω. Το μεσημέρι δουλεύω. In the afternoon I work. Το απόγευμα κάνω γυμναστική. Το απόγευμα κάνω γυμναστική. In the late afternoon I work out. Το βράδυ βλέπω μία ταινία. Το βράδυ βλέπω μία ταινία, which means at night I watch a movie. Okay, now let's say this line is a period of time, and more specifically it's a Monday, from the beginning till the end of a Monday. For example, η Δευτέρα. Η Δευτέρα means Monday, and if you want to say on Monday, we'll form η Δευτέρα into accusative. Η Δευτέρα in accusative is την Δευτέρα. Η Δευτέρα Monday, την Δευτέρα on Monday. For example, την Δευτέρα πηγαίνω στο σούπερ μάρκετ. Την Δευτέρα πηγαίνω στο σούπερ μάρκετ. On Monday I go to the supermarket. If you say στην Δευτέρα, that's wrong. Just την Δευτέρα, no preposition. Let's see the days in Greek. The days are η Δευτέρα, Monday, η Τρίτη, Tuesday, η Τετάρτη, Wednesday, η Πέμπτη, Thursday, η Παρασκευή, Friday, το Σάββατο, Saturday, η Κυριακή, Sunday, and if you want to use these days as periods of time, as time phrases, they will become in accusative την Δευτέρα on Monday, την Τρίτη on Tuesday, την Τετάρτη on Wednesday, την Πέμπτη on Thursday, την Παρασκευή on Friday, το Σάββατο on Saturday, την Κυριακή on Sunday. Let's see a few examples. Την Δευτέρα πηγαίνω στην σχολή. Την Δευτέρα πηγαίνω στην σχολή. On Monday I go to college. Την Τρίτη κάνω γυμναστική. Την Τρίτη κάνω γυμναστική. On Tuesday I work out. Την Τετάρτη διαβάζω ελληνικά. Την Τετάρτη διαβάζω ελληνικά. On Wednesday I study Greek. Την Πέμπτη καθαρίζω το σπίτι. Την Πέμπτη καθαρίζω το σπίτι. On Thursday I clean the house. Την Παρασκευή βγαίνω έξω με τους φίλους μου. Την Παρασκευή βγαίνω έξω με τους φίλους μου. On Friday I go out with my friends. Το Σάββατο πηγαίνω στο εστιατόριο. Το Σάββατο πηγαίνω στο εστιατόριο. On Saturday I go to the restaurant. Την Κυριακή βλέπω μία ταινία. Την Κυριακή βλέπω μία ταινία. On Sunday I watch a movie. Now I'm inviting you to join me on Patreon, a special space where you'll get access to exclusive tools, resources and support to take your Greek to the next level. It's for those of you who want more than just videos. It's for learners who are ready to get deeper. Stay organized and get the most out of every video. As a Patreon member, you'll get access to full transcripts for all YouTube videos, vocabulary lists with definitions to help you remember more, PDFs with fun and practical exercises and quizzes to test your Greek skills, flashcard sets on Quizlet to review each video's vocabulary, downloadable MP3 files for listening on the go, and access to a private WhatsApp group to connect with other Greek learners and ask questions. And if you join the vocabulary master tier, you'll also get a huge vocabulary boost with full access to my 7,000 word vocabulary bank on Quizlet. By supporting Better Greek on Patreon, you are helping me create even more content and resources to help you speak, understand and love Greek. Your support means the world to me. I'm here because of your messages, your progress and your love for learning Greek. With the same logic, let's talk about bigger periods of time. Let's say that this line is a month, a 30-day period. More specifically, it's June, from the 1st till the last day of June. For example, ο Ιούνιος. Ο Ιούνιος means June, and if you want to say in June, we'll form ο Ιούνιος into accusative. So, ο Ιούνιος in accusative will become τον Ιούνιο. Ο Ιούνιος means June, τον Ιούνιο in June. Let's see an example. Τον Ιούνιο πηγαίνω διακοπές. τον Ιούνιο πηγαίνω διακοπές. In June, I go on holidays. If you say στον Ιούνιο, that's wrong because you use a preposition. Just τον Ιούνιο, with no preposition. Let's see the months in Greek. These are ο Ιανουάριος, January, ο Φεβρουάριος, February, ο Μάρτιος, March, ο Απρίλιος, April, ο Μάιος, May, ο Ιούνιος, June, ο Ιούλιος, July, ο Αύγουστος, August, ο Σεπτέμβριος, September, ο Οκτώβριος, October, ο Νοέμβριος, November, ο Δεκέμβριος, December. And if you want to use the months as periods of time or time phrases, they will become τον Ιανουάριο in January, τον Φεβρουάριο in February, τον Μάρτιο in March, τον Απρίλιο in April, τον Μάιο in May, τον Ιούνιο in June, τον Ιούλιο in July, τον Αύγουστο in August, τον Σεπτέμβριο in September, τον Οκτώβριο in October, τον Νοέμβριο in November, τον Δεκέμβριο in December. Let's see an example. Τα σχολεία ανοίγουν τον Σεπτέμβριο. Τα σχολεία ανοίγουν τον Σεπτέμβριο, which means schools open in September. Another example. Τα σχολεία κλείνουν τον Ιούνιο. Τα σχολεία κλείνουν τον Ιούνιο, which means schools close in June. Or τα Χριστούγεννα είναι τον Δεκέμβριο. Τα Χριστούγεννα είναι τον Δεκέμβριο. Christmas is in December. And one more example. Τα γενέθλιά μου είναι τον Νοέμβριο. Τα γενέθλιά μου είναι τον Νοέμβριο. My birthday is in November. Now let's use bigger time periods. Let's say that this line is a season, a 3-month period. More specifically, it's winter. Ο χειμώνας means winter. And if you want to say in the winter, we'll form ο χειμώνας into accusative. So, ο χειμώνας in accusative is τον χειμώνα. Ο χειμώνας means winter, τον χειμώνα means in the winter. Let's see some examples. Πηγαίνω για σκι τον χειμώνα, πηγαίνω για σκι τον χειμώνα, which means I go skiing in the winter. Στον χειμώνα is not correct. Τον χειμώνα is the correct because we don't use any preposition. Let's see the seasons in Greek. These are ο χειμώνας winter, η άνοιξη spring, το καλοκαίρι summer, το φθινόπωρο means autumn or fall. If you want to use them as periods of time or time phrases, we'll do the same thing. In accusative, they will become τον χειμώνα in the winter, την άνοιξη in spring, το καλοκαίρι in the summer, το φθινόπωρο in the fall, in autumn. For example, κάνει κρύο τον χειμώνα στην Ελλάδα. Κάνει κρύο τον χειμώνα στην Ελλάδα, which means it's cold in the winter in Greece. Or, τα λουλούδια είναι ωραία την άνοιξη. Τα λουλούδια είναι ωραία την άνοιξη. Flowers are beautiful in spring. Or, κάνω μπάνιο στην θάλασσα το καλοκαίρι. Κάνω μπάνιο στην θάλασσα το καλοκαίρι, which means I swim at the sea in the summer. Or, τα φύλλα πέφτουν το φθινόπωρο. Τα φύλλα πέφτουν το φθινόπωρο. Leaves fall in autumn. Okay, the last period of time we'll use is years. Let's say that this line is a year, a 12-month period. More specifically, let's say it's 2025. If you want to say in 2025, just add το before. Το 2025, in 2025. For example, θα πάω στην Αγγλία το 2025. I'll go to England in 2025. If you say θα πάω στην Αγγλία στο 2025, that's wrong. We don't use any preposition. Just use το before any year you want to use. Το 1980, in 1980. Το 2004, in 2004. Let's see an example. Γεννήθηκα το 1984. Γεννήθηκα το 1984. I was born in 1984. Or πήγα στην Κίνα το 2005. I went to China in 2005. Okay, now let's have some practice together. I'll show you some English sentences and you pick the correct translation in Greek. I'll give you some time to think of it first and then I'll show you the correct answer. Let's get started. I work out in the morning. Κάνω γυμναστική στο πρωί or κάνω γυμναστική το πρωί. The correct answer is κάνω γυμναστική το πρωί. I go to church on Sunday. Πάω στην εκκλησία στην Κυριακή or πάω στην εκκλησία την Κυριακή. The correct answer is πάω στην εκκλησία την Κυριακή. Another example, I go holidays in August. Πάω διακοπές τον Αύγουστο or πάω διακοπές στον Αύγουστο. The correct answer is πάω διακοπές τον Αύγουστο. Another example, I live in the island in the summer. Ζω στο νησί στο καλοκαίρι or ζω στο νησί το καλοκαίρι. The correct answer is ζω στο νησί το καλοκαίρι. I was born in 1990. Γεννήθηκα το 1990 or γεννήθηκα στο 1990. The correct answer is γεννήθηκα το 1990. Okay, today you learned how to use the accusative case to talk about time phrases in Greek, including parts of the day, the days of the week, months, seasons, and years. The key takeaway for you is no preposition is needed in Greek. Just switch to the accusative form. And what's a common beginner mistake is to say στο καλοκαίρι instead of το καλοκαίρι or to say στο βράδυ instead of το βράδυ. Practice with real life examples and it will soon feel natural. If you like this video, like, subscribe and drop a comment with your own Greek time phrase examples. We'd love to see them. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning. Τα λέμε!